chain when I pass in the street. Bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle.
Confidence comes from training. You know, I've had the ebb and flow over my career. I don't know if it's because I'm like a tinkerer, but like I've tinkered with a lot of stuff and I've tried to reinvent the wheel. But what's comical about the whole thing is like I had it right from the get-go. And it was train a lot, train hard. And when you do that, you go to start lines and you feel really confident in yourself and in your ability. And in your ability to work like mind-bogglingly hard in the race. But then it kind of just got muddied over the years, and like that root core value that he or she who can work the hardest. And of course there is some smarts to that, because in order to outwork everyone, you have to be smart in doing so with recovery and how you structure it all. But he or she who can work the hardest wins. End of the story. That's the core value that I began with. You know, we're in the thick of it now. The mountain to climb still, 7,000 more meters to go. We're only, 1/8 of the way at best. But now that I'm back to my root core values, I believe it can be climbed.
We pick themes for videos for our YouTube, and this one is the swimming theme, because you feel that you have already thus far improving a lot.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say I feel that I thus far am improving a lot. What I'm doing is consulting with people, right? Oftentimes we ask coaches of very talented people, well, how do you make a great swimmer? And quite honestly, like you can make a talented person do anything. I can coach Katie Ledecky and she's still going to be good. She's going to be relatively good. Maybe she's not going to be her best, but she's going to be relatively good. And I don't have any knowledge of how to coach a swimmer because she's crazy talented, right? When you combine this crazy talented person with a great coach as well, then you get world records and blah, blah, blah. So where I don't think people have a ton of knowledge is, what do you do with a not so talented person who won't take no for an answer? That's a little bit harder of a one to answer there. We always get the answers of what they did to the talented guy, but we don't hear so much about how did the non-talented guy or girl who is been pounding their head against the wall for a decade, and they won't give up. How do they get better? How do they improve? And so that's kind of the investigation that we're carrying out, because I won't take no for an answer. And so I guess that's kind of, we're now, what are we, about 8-10 weeks into that, like really as a unit, racking our brains. And I guess that's kind of what we'll talk about, is so far 10 weeks into that process. What would you say? What would I say? What would Justin say? What did Aaron say? What are some keepers? What is some fluff? What is the most important pieces?
And clearly one of the most important pieces is
swimming with people, absolutely, and having a coach on deck as often as possible. I mean, those are absolute keepers. Absolute keepers.
High intensity every day.
Every session.
Every session.
We're
going fast every day. We're going to go against what everybody says. If you want us to go short, we're going to go long. If you want us to go easy, we're going to go hard.
So you guys are hitting intensity every session?
Every session, every single session. And he's also going 6,500 every single day. So there. 46.4. 48.7 on Timmy. 9.5 on Kaylin and Lionel. 51 on Benjamin. Is that a 46, man? He has to feel what it's like to go fast.
And how do you do that?
Well, we put him in fins. We put him between two people and draft him. And I even tie a freaking rope around his waist and pull him fast. You know, just so he can feel it.
And
He
what's
thinks it's fake, but dude, 6,500 a day, every day. How many of you are doing that? 46.9. 9.5 on Tim. What?
Is this the Australian method? The Norwegian method?
Dude, this is the method, dude. 6.4, 48.2, 49 on Timmy, 51.1. Lionel, 48.3 with the draft. Nice job. Alice, 52.5. Wow, man, 48 another draft. Come on, Sherman. Let's do it. One more.
I'm going to join Barry's group on Monday morning.
Oh, nice.
And I'll be here Tuesday.
All right, Coach, you got to close the video. You got to say like, comment, and subscribe. Say thanks for watching. And then list all of Lionel's sponsors.
Can I just say, if you want to make a comment on this video, you need to have done more than 6,800 today, else you're not allowed to say a word.